Hey everybody, it's me, Myra, at Down Home Money, a simple approach to financial freedom. I hope you're doing well. It's Tuesday, it's my day, and I am excited to be with you. Wow, what a week I had last week. Oh my gosh, I had the most exciting week last week. I was actually traveling because of COVID, I never got to really do my book tour, so I started going to some offices, some Keller Williams offices, and to the Board of Realtors, and just getting out there to get my book out, and had the best time. I was in Indianapolis with some great friends there, and got to see some people I had not seen in a while, and we got to make a difference. And then we went to Columbus the next day, sold a ton of books, super excited. I hope everybody gives me a review. Don't forget, you got to go to Amazon and give that review, especially you realtors. Y'all understand that? Because, oh my goodness, we've always had to get reviews from our clients. And so just like you, for when writing a book, I need reviews because, it's kind of like the algorithm on YouTube. Reviews help your book sell. So anyway, if you haven't gotten my book, shameless plug, another one, Down Home Money, a simple approach to financial freedom. Okay, you guys, I want to make sure y'all go to Instagram to Down Home Money and sign up, because I'm going to start posting some things on Instagram. And then I don't want you to forget, if you go to my website, Down Home Money, you can sign up for my newsletter, which is once a month. I'll promise I will not bombard your email. It is strictly a once a month newsletter telling you kind of what's going on in the market, where we are, and what we're seeing. So I just thought it would be great to do it, and it'll give me a way to have contact with you. So anyway, be sure and sign up for that. And if you're not a subscriber, we'd love for you to be a subscriber here. We talk about money, life, real estate. We talk a little bit about all of it. So today, I just want to share with you a couple stories. Some stories of people that they shared them with me, and I'm not going to give names and none of that. I just know there's somebody else out there that's hurting. Right now, people are struggling financially, which leads to mentally, which leads to anxiety, which leads to stress. Money problems are the number one cause for divorce. And that's really super sad. But we all know money is simple. It's money in, money out. And if you keep more in, you'll have more money. But unfortunately, because of advertisement and Instagram and just a little bit of everything, right? We watch, and especially when you're in your 20s and 30s, and we see everybody driving new cars, living in a big house, living their dreams, and it makes us feel like we are failures. And we feel like that, wow, why are they so successful and I'm not? Right? I mean, I know I've felt like that before. And I think it's really important for you to understand, because I talked to a lot of people, and I had somebody that I thought was super duper successful financially in every way. And they reached out to me, and we had a great conversation, and they were able to get real with me, because I would never disclose names or anything like that, or even if it's a male or female. But what was the most interesting about it is that they said to me, I have made so much money and I have blown it. And I was sitting in your class, and I just really realized that, oh my goodness, shame on me, because I could have so much right now, and I'm living paycheck to paycheck. And you guys, over 36% of the population that make over $250,000 a year, and this person's in that category, are living paycheck to paycheck. What are you doing to put some, just some stop gaps in your finances to where you pause and reevaluate your money? And stop spending money that you do not have. You guys, interest rates are through the roof. I mean, credit cards, it's just crazy. And I will tell you something that what has really affected me in the last few weeks that really got me thinking, and I'll share it with you. But I had my very best friend, husband passed away in the last few weeks, and I traveled to go be with her. And I just thought, wow, that could be my reality. It was a reality check, and we all get those every now and then, right? We all get reality checks when something happens to us and it affects us personally. Then that's when we get a reality check and we start realizing, time is finite. Money is infinite. You can always make more money. You can go get a second job. You can do, a side hustle, but you will never get this day back again. And I think that it really made me realize that I need to pause and I need to be spending time with the people I care about. I need to be, instead of wasting your time doing a job that you might hate, because that whole attitude of that hatred, you bring it back home to the people you love, your family. And I just started really thinking about, wow, am I working in my joy? Is a great question. I wrote that in my book. Like, what gives you joy? And see to it that you do more of it, because again, tomorrow is not promised. And we're all starting to see that, we're losing people that we love, especially during COVID. I mean, it was just, oh my goodness, I lost so many great friends. It's horrible. And it made me really pause then. And now I just had another wake up call and a pause. And I just think that more than ever, we've got to get our finances in order. Money is just, you got to work for money. We have to have money. We cannot survive without money, because money pays for food. It pays for shelter. It pays for the water we drink. It takes money to live. And are you spending so much money that you are creating a tornado, so to speak, in your life that you have to work for money? I always tell people, work on getting you some passive income streams so that if something does happen, you still have money coming in. And because you never know. And with the market the way it is, and everything's gotten so expensive, and are we going to have to keep raising interest rates in order to throw us into a recession? There's just so many questions and so many unanswered questions. And if you don't get serious about your future, and me too, if we don't get serious about what we really want, we can wake up and it be 5-10 years down the road, and we are actually in worse position than we were the 5 years before. And that's why I always say, you can be anywhere in 5 years. So where you are today is a result of the decisions you made 5 to 10 years ago. And where you're going to be in 5 to 10 years is a result of decisions you make today. So you know what? If you're struggling financially, fire yourself today. Fire yourself and rehire yourself and decide, I'm going to become financially free. We all go to work every single day to pay our house payment or our rent, our car payment, transportation, our essential living expenses, our health insurance. I don't know about y'all, but Blue Cross Blue Shield just raised my health insurance one more time. I am now at $792 a month. $792. It makes me want to holler, because I'm just like, whoa. I'm really healthy. You all know I walk 3 to 5 miles a day, and I try to eat right. I had some jelly beans today, and they were really pretty good. They were left over from Easter. But I try to take care of myself, but still at the same time, $792 a month. That is ridiculous for health insurance. But we got to have it, right? We don't know what's going to happen. So you can add that to your essential living expenses. And that's why it's so important that we get hyper-focused on paying down our debt, looking at our credit cards, getting them paid off, put that extra money towards paying credit cards off. If you're in your 20s and 30s and you're in debt, go get another job. You need to get you a side hustle. In all honesty, you need to get out of that debt. And you need to start with those credit cards. That 27, 28, 29% interest rate is eating you alive. And you know why we have a housing problem right now? It's because people are like, I don't want to sell my house. I've got a 2.8 or 2.98% interest rate, and I would have to get a 7% interest rate. I'm not going to sell my house. And besides that, prices have gone up. I've got to spend more to have less house and a higher interest rate. Why would I do that? And I get it. And I've been in this market. I've been selling real estate over 30 years. And I know what's coming. And you need to get prepared. You need to be ready. Because honestly, right now, we're victims of low inventory. Low inventory causes multiple offers and it causes the market we're in. But I promise you, the tide's turning. We're seeing it. Some states are already starting to turn. It starts over in California and moves its way. So probably in Kentucky, Ohio, Indiana, we won't see it for another 6 months to 9. But we'll see a little bit. We're going to see a dip. I don't think it's going to be a huge dip, but who knows? Depends on the interest rates. It depends on how much higher they have to go with the interest rates in order to get the recession. For us to bottom out, to change the trajectory of the market, right? We got to get back to 2% inflation. So how high does interest rates have to go to get to 2% inflation? I don't know. I don't think they know, you guys. So I just want you to know, just stay focused on what it is you want. Write it down. Get back working on a budget. I know it's not sexy, but honestly, a budget changed my life. Get on a budget. Don't overspend. On that budget, pay yourself first. And have you opened your retirement accounts? IRA, Roth, SEP, 401k. Next week's video, I'm going to share with you my April dividends. Absolutely incredible. And let's start a brokerage account. So we've got our retirement. We're fully funding it. I've told you how much you need based on your age. Now, let's start working on the brokerage account. Let's build our dividend portfolio so that we can have that passive income and we can work because we want to work, not because we have to work. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I love being able to come to you every Tuesday and just giving you a little bit of advice. I have failed my way forward, so that's the beautiful thing. Listen, whatever you've done, I've probably already done it. I've made a lot of mistakes, but the great news is you can make mistakes and then still change the trajectory of your life no matter what your age is. So, love you guys. I'll see you next Tuesday. Be sure and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up and give us a comment. Tell me what you're doing to provide a passive income for your family. I'll see you next Tuesday. See ya.